So this is a real treat, and to have this kind of atmosphere, I don't think anybody is taking it for granted.
That's pretty brave right there. Hi and welcome to another LewisArtUK video. Today I'm in Appledore again, in a slightly different location, having a look at this. Quite a lot of water there. So this is a slightly different sort of picture, and what I'm thinking is I want to try and get a little, obviously the background right across the far side there, which is heading out towards sort of Braunton direction. That's very blue, and I'd like to get a bit of that in. And then there's this sort of mid-ground, either over there where the dunes are, or a little bit further across this side, which is Instow, where there's sand and dunes, but there's a bit more green on that side. And then obviously I'd like to get a bit of the water in, a boat or two, maybe. There was a sailboat as well that went past a minute ago. So with my composition frame, I'm thinking about something in here that would include just this little angle down there of the pebbles and this side bank here, a few boats, and then a bit of green and sand, a bit of mid-tone behind, a bit of the hills and so on behind that, and then a bit of cloud in the sky. So I'm going to take a photo and see if I can't sort of set that composition up. What I'm looking at is this slightly L shape down in this bottom corner that's just going to lead us in. That's what I'm thinking anyway. I don't know if that works or not, but I'm going to try it. So the next step is to have a go at sketching that in. So I don't know if that's going to come out. I've sketched that in very roughly, bit hit and miss. Got to be careful where I'm walking around now. I've suddenly realised there's quite a lot of dog's mess, unfortunately. But also what I thought about doing was putting a sailboat in, and I was going to wait for one to turn up, and guess what? There it is. Well, I know which one I'd rather be on. That poor sailboat. Let's just very quickly sketch that out. So there's the boat sketched in. just as a sort of a mental reminder, and now I can get the easel out. Hello, what's going on here? So the canvas that I'm using today is an 8x10 canvas panel by Arteza, 100% cotton, 8 ounce primed, bloody blah blah, bloody blah blah. It's only taken me about 10 paintings to realise this, but if I attach the canvas using these bits, it actually takes up less of the canvas. So it's still secure, but it's not covering up the edges so much. So, I'll give that a try then. So in the back today I have my paint thinner, also my little tub with a sponge in, which I can dip into thin my paintbrushes without soaking them completely if I need to. I also have my paintbrush holder, which has a little bit of spirit in the bottom of it, but that'll be okay. And then I've bought some more bin bags today, just basic liner bags to go through the middle. So bin bag clipped in place so I can take all my rubbish away with me at the end of my painting session. Nice. So the paints I have out today are titanium white, burnt sienna, cadmium yellow, cadmium red, so that's cadmium yellow deep hue, cadmium red deep hue, alizarin crimson, ultramarine blue, and a little bit of liquid, which I'll use as I go along. I'll start with those colours. I may add as I go through. We'll see how it goes. So I'm just going to start by sketching in with a round-headed number 4, and we'll go from there. So I'm just mixing up a little bit of alizarin crimson and some ultramarine blue to make a sort of darker, to start off with, to make the darker bits. Okay, so I've marked it in, I've lowered it to squeeze that a little bit across the centre there, bring in a little bit more sky. So there's going to be a lower blue, lower backdrop there of the hills, and then sandy mid-ground, and then the blue of the sea, and then I've dropped this as well to just bring that in, so you've got that little bit of angle. What I might do is just run a little bit of water in here, even though it's not there, just to give you that feel of sort of stepping into the picture. That might work. I'm going to try that. So I've been mixing up a few colours. I've got my blue ready, and my sandy colour. So I'm gonna go first with just putting the sky in across the back there. And I'm actually I think I might work down the picture for a bit and see how that goes. So for the green in the right in the background, I've gone pretty blue with a little bit of yellow. But I think the value, it's a little bit dark. So what I'm going to do is add some titanium white in there and really sort of white that off and give that a go.
Beat up sign.
Crikey, isn't it?
It's better than it floating down the river, isn't it?
Yep. so far, so there's the hills over the back there, just slightly put in. Then I've brought the sand in. Now what I want to do is kind of get that darker green. It's a bit warmer, that runs in through the middle here and divides the sand from the background there. Okay, so there's the division. Now I'm gonna think about sort of grading in that sea. I think I'm gonna go ultramarine blue. Okay, so the sea's in place. I've kind of cut the boats out for a minute. I'm going to work them back in a minute, I think. And then I just got this sort of bank, this bit here that I've started to look at, and then I kind of went to try and go in a bit with the sort of stones, and it just went wrong, so I've rubbed it all out and I'm going to sort of build that back in now. So that's my next bit, just to work in there and see how that goes. So I'm just trying to match up a green here. Oh, I've just overdone it now, to the stone that's there. Gone way too green again now. Just sort of mixing it in and testing it on there. Once or twice I got a little bit closer, but I'm just kind of trying to get the balance right. And each time, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. I might go for that one for a minute. Okay, so I'm sort of coming to a bit of a close there. I'm going to stop and have a look at it for a minute, and whilst I do that, I think it's time for a coffee. Cheers. Really hot. My mouth. Okay, there it is for today, finished piece. Quite enjoyed that. In the end, ended up taking out most of the boats and just trying that one sailboat in there. It's a bit hit and miss. Still a bit sloppy around here, but I kind of, you know, I think that'll do for today. So all that's left to do now is to pack away, and yeah, there you go, job done for today. Interesting spot, quite busy, wasn't that enjoyable here, but nevertheless it's another painting down, little bit of success here and there, and yeah, move on to the next one. So thanks for watching, see you again. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this or any of my other videos, there are a number of ways you can support me in the future.
Like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. And now you can even donate on my Buy Me a Coffee page. As you can see from my new videos, I love coffee. But your donation will do more than just keep me full of caffeine. Every donation will go straight into buying new art materials for future projects, so your help will be truly appreciated. It's easy to use. Simply follow the link and you can donate as little as £2 to help out. Feel free to leave a comment, and there's even a link to my website. Your support really does go a long way to helping me to create more art in the future. Thanks.